Hello guys, I warmly welcome to all of you for today's session code VDK sir once again. I hope all of you doing fine and everybody keep on learning and keep on growing. So today's session we are going to discuss about different types of tool here, visualization tool. What is the difference between basically before going to use this? So in previous session we discussed about different kinds of chart like what is a stack bar chart, what is the clustered bar chart, right? What are difference between donut chart and pie chart, right? How can we differentiate? Normally what happens, sometimes student they know how to use the chart, but they don't know in which situation which kinds of chart used by the student and which situation, right? So today we are going to see the difference, like normally student using table tag, right? You can see table tool. Here they're using matrix tool, right? Visualization tool. But if you ask them what is the difference between table tool and matrix, what is the difference between table and matrix, they don't know. Like a slicer, you can see a slicer, new slicer or button slicer. Like let us come in the button slicer as you can see here. So we should going to differentiate each of them. What is the difference between basically, right? Like a card, what is the difference between card? You can see here card, new card and multi-row card. So what are the differences between? So we're going to see one by one practically. So let's see first, like here we take the text box for the heading. Okay. Simply have to, here you can see guys, I've already loaded the data here. My data is already loaded and simple. Yeah, I want to like what is the difference between card, new card and multi-row card. Okay. So first of all, properly make a heading so it's more clear. Go to the effect and change the background color. Suppose I change the background color of the text. Transparency you can set and visual border as well. So visual border you can also change the color, make the round corner as you can see here. Suppose you want to make a round corner and without the border, I choose the black color to see. So this is way you can get the nice look for your heading as you can see here. So now let's take it. The card. So see where is the card in this visualization tool, guys? It always show with the like number 1, 2, 3. Here you can also show new card 1, 2, 3. So by the number you can identify this is a card. Simple, I click on the card here. So card normally used for showing the numerical value most probably, as you can see. Suppose you're looking for the sales amount, price, unit, discount price, or any specific one. So in data section, data panel, I just come to this, expand the data. You can see the profit figures. Click on this. So here you can see it's loading 1.52 Indians. Did you see here? So this is a card. Card always taking single values. Okay. Always keep in mind. Card always taking single value. Okay. If you take trying to multiple not going to take. So card always holding the single value. Now I'm going for the new card. Click on this. New card. Okay. In new card, we can take a multiple values. Like suppose I want to take here like sales and I take a unit price. I took it price. You can see. Then extend here. Click outside. So did you see here guys in the card once I over then border showing. Did you see once you over the cursor on the card then showing the border. But here new card you can see even I didn't over the cursor in that case by default border coming out of the new card. Right? Sorry. Clear? So this is where you can use the card and new card. Now next we go for the multi-row card. You can see here. Just back. multi-row card. Click on this. Always make sure, guys, you have to click outside. If you not click outside, it will going to override on the previous one. So make sure always click on the outside. Like here, suppose I take a order ID, right, customer name in the data set. You can see customer name and profit. So here you are able to combine the string and number together. I mean text and number together in the multi-row card. Suppose we have a data, huge amount of data, and I want to show in the multi-row card. So multi-row means obviously more than one is showing the data in the proper row and column format with the help of the multi-row card, as well as you can see just showing the value string and number together. Okay. So this is where you can use the card, new card and multi-row card. Okay, clear? Now, next we go for another one. Again, I will take a heading and I want like what is the difference? What is the difference between table and matrix? Control A, select all, and here go. Okay, so I want to take a table, as you can see here. You can expand as requirement. And here on the cart, I just want to, on the table, I want to put some value like customer name, right? Like order ID, like here product name, categories. Here you can see guys focus. What is the focus mode here? Once I click, it goes for the focus mode and more clear in the bold format. As you can see, the back button, again you go to the back from here. Again click on the focus mode. So it will going to expand and going to more clear, as you can see. So guys, you can see customer name, order ID, product name. Did you see here? Now, you can see obviously our table is a combination of row and column, right? Combination of the row and column, right? Here you can see all the customer name here, right? Or as you can see. But in the table, what I'm doing, see Ajam, right? Adrian. So these are the name Alan. But in this case, what happening, guys? I have to scroll each of the customer name and his product. Now I'm just scrolling. It's take a lot of time for me, right? See, it will take a lot of efforts for me. Whereas once you use the matrix, a matrix make a group of data, but in table is showing the individual data row wise. You can see here. So it's take a lot of time and efforts to scrolling this. You get my point? That is why we're going to use the matrix. If I apply the matrix here, see what's going to happen. Look at matrix. See what matrix does. Matrix make a group of data. Look at the plus icon. Once I click, it will extend. See Rn holding this data set again plus expand. See. So this is where you can see each of the customer detail here. As you can see here, you can see Alan. So in that case, we are going to save the time, right? But in the table, just showing each of the data individual, which I'm going to take a lot of time and efforts, right? So that is a major difference between table and matrix. So table once again, table data coming individual row wise, whereas matrix make a group of data here. Okay. So this is where you can use a table and matrix. I hope you guys clear. Now I go to the next. Even you can rename the page also. Like here you can write the name, double click. like cards. Here I just want like a table and matrix. Fine. Next. Again, go to the text box. Now, I'm going to see the difference between a slicer and button slicer. Like, again, same process like for color and all. Like as I told you previous, it's now is a common for you guys. You have to follow same for heading aspects, right? So now I'm going to slicer and new slicer. I'm in called button slicer. Previously name was the new slicer. Now it's come with the button slicer. So now I can take a like a slicer from here. See slicer always show with the filter. Why we are using slicer? Slicer always filter the data quickly and faster. That's why we are using a slicer even in advanced Excel, even in the Power BI. Slicer always filter the data. Now I click the slicer, normal slicer, and I just want to expand it here. Okay, and I want to take some data here, like I took it order ID. Okay, and customer name. So here you can see guys, the normal slice is showing with the check boxes here, as you can see. And obviously we take a data in table so that here table automated going to connect with the slicer. Table matrix, anyone you can take it. Like here I just took it product name, price, and specific. And product category, right? So here you can see this is my table, right? Below, and this is my slicer. So which ID I click here, like say 6, order ID 6. So 6 order ID, which data is existing, just will filter out. You can say 35, 65, 69, 70. So did you see? So the slicer connect automated with the table, right? And filter the particular ID, right? Which one associated with the data, as you can see here. Okay. So by default, normal slicer come with the checkboxes. Same like here, slicer you can use the country, city, particular like pin code as well. Once you click, it will just going to filter the data, right? I hope you clear, guys. Now you're going to take another one like a new slicer, right? This was the slicer. Now I just want to take another piece for the button or new slicer. So I take it this. See what is the difference between only the format is different basically. Suppose I took it customer name here. So here you can see coming the rectangular box here, but in normal slicer coming with the checkbox here, which one you already done just now. So here again I want to take a, even here you guys can place of the table you can take a matrix as well, right? See unchecked. Here in the table I click on this, and even you can use the matrix also. In that case also data going to filter here. See, look at here. Matrix come in the group of data. See. Okay. Now come to the button slicer. Again, I want to take a table here, table or matrix, both of anyone. And I will put some certain data, customer segments, order priorities, profit, and specific. Now, once I click any customer name here, see that particular segment filter out. You can click on this. Okay. Now we go for the slicer setting. Just we're going to customize the slicer. So come to the format visual here. slicer setting, come to this, and here below you can see layout of the slicer. So you can see by default grid layout. You can change like horizontal. It says come horizontal. Suppose you want vertical, it will come vertical individual, and here grid. So grid coming with this individuals. Like style by default tiles, like you can take a tabular, you can take tabular format also. Look at here. So there is no space, right? Once you want to space, yes, you have to take a tile. So see, there's a space between them. Okay. Matrix maximum rows. So here, how many? Three of them you can count. One, two, three. But if you want to increase, you can increase or decrease as well. Suppose I want four. So now this is four row. One, two, three, four. Suppose you want to reduce also, like three, two, to say just two now. It's up to you which way you want. Suppose interview once you go interviewer asked to you like, can we increase and decrease the number of rows, maximum rows and column? Yes, of course you can increase and decrease as well. Okay, clear? So this is where you can go for the your slicer. I mean button slicer as well. So in this session we just covered up the, let me summarize once again, card, new card and multi-row card, table and matrix. What is the difference between table and matrix, and what is the difference between slicer and new slicer, right? So this is where you're going to be used. Now next session we're going for like how to enable the map feature, what is the process of this, right? So I hope this piece of knowledge is going to help you guys. Thank you so much.